Roger, right on, Flat Springs or Palm Springs or whatever you said. Well, for those who tuned in late and for those guys who were tourists through New York City, your YouTube Cb19nyc video gate, episode number 3 for the morning is rolling. I'm going to go back in the quiet cut and see how long it takes Mr. Enforcer to recoup from the last beatdown in the last video gate. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB shop, Richie RC127, the master of disaster. At the hell with his realm, I'm back quiet.
Hey, Bobcat, I'm trying to put some of this audio over on that hole in the wall CB shop in Brooklyn, man.
Well, you got the audio in the shop there, 206, but it's your not normal, loud, crystal clear, consistent carry yourself. It's more like choppy, distorted, and jumpy like some kind of swing mod or something, or not enough drive or power feeding your shit. The video gate will show that to you. Top of the morning to you there, 206, Small Fry, a.k.a. some call Richie Jr. out here. Hole in the wall, CB shop, video gate, back quiet.
10-4 Roger on the jump. I was trying to test out this unit in BC780, brother.
Well, you better go back to whatever you were running last month without all that chop, distortion, and echo. I'm clear. Nah, that's a man, Small Fry, 206, whatever you want to call it. That's a man who appreciates my video gauge. Because he knows if I just explain something to him, he's going to be able to listen to that gauge and say, you know what? Richie's hardly ever wrong. When Richie say what's up, or Richie puts something out there, it's because Richie's running a gate and he knows it can be reverted back to at any given time. Don't ever doubt me, don't ever think you can run up against me. The King of New York is clear. Roger, right on. Oh, Enforcer's back, guys. It only took him about, let's see, the ending 3 minutes of the last gate and 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It only took him about 6 minutes to recuperate. I call that pretty good for getting hit with a smoke shot.
I don't know. You seem to know a lot of details about drugs. I don't know. All I know was to get another couple job right here out here, landing a bait about how long it takes to do this and that. I don't know, Richard. You sound like you're a seasoned junkie to me.
Well, the only one out here talking drugs and talking like a junkie and barking dope fiend heroin trolls is you, sir. Video gates re-rolling, your hole in the wall CB shop. Drivers, I'm sure you got questions you want to ask Enforcer when you hear him say something stupid. Feel free. He cherishes all help and questions. I'm clear.
I'm ready. Someone get this crackhead a job. Hey, Crazy Eddie's has a radio for you, Richie. Why don't you want to work on his radio? You got a legitimate customer there. Come on, you got to start somewhere.
I have a lot of legitimate customers, sir. I'm in charge. I have a whole lot of legitimate customers, sir. I'm in charge of New York City's 5 boroughs of dollar vans and taxis. If you type one word, YouTube, into dollar vans into YouTube, you'll see what I do all day long. Yes, sirree, the King of New York. The hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB shop. And you know what? On Channel 19 and 31, I put over 400 radios off my 3 antennas in the 2 calendar years I've been back up with business. And we have one scam, bad feedback, which was your girlfriend, butt buddy, and junkie buddy, Birdman 3931. 401, I'm going to take that and run with it.
Do you not brag on this frequency? I remember when you get up. Why do you up on fucking night? You claim you have a job, but you're up morning, noon, and night. I don't know who can have a job that's on the air as often as you are. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's self-explanatory. Who wakes up or is up at 5 in the morning grabbing a fatty, grabbing a spin? It's coming from your own mouth. Are you not an addict? If I wake up and the first thing I grab is marijuana, you know, I got a problem, dude. What do you... Sounds like Richie's grabs is his fatty. He grabbed his spliff. He says it. I don't know what you are, but you're definitely not a hard-working citizen like myself who pays taxes. Who knows what a W-2 is? Richie, when's the last time you got a legal job, Richie? Seriously. All jokes aside, I'm trying to get you some kind of work out there. There was a driver out there wanting to hand you a squeegee. Do something, boy. Do something productive in society. Stop smoking crack.
I clearly heard that driver in the last video game tell you he liked to hand me a squeegee to beat you over the head. Now you're out here screaming about me smoking weed. Yeah, I might be a pothead, and you're out here trying to convince people that I smoke crack, when what comes after that statement clearly is your own mouth saying, okay, I don't have any kind of proof you're smoking crack today, but you admitted in 1996 while you were an undercover cop. Sir, I regret to inform you we are not in 1996, we are in 2015. And Mr. Enforcer, you really got to stop, because all they hear is Richie getting you to come clean. And you being a sidewalk sap sissy out here telling them you're not trying to tie up their channel, you're trying to help somebody, you're trying to do this, it's tough love. You're a fucking low-life jerk-off and a true junkie, and it's proven. You can say all you want about the CB shop, but I'm still here, and you're still crying.
All you're doing is making a nuisance of yourself, alright? And you're plugging the ears of the good drivers out there, Richard. The best thing you can do is remain silent. So you do have that right.
Why should I remain silent? Because when I talk, I get people to say things like this.
It's on video. It's on the audio. Even you can play it against them if you want us to play it for you. You were the hardest smoker back in the day. Alright, I may not have proof like this many of you smoking crack, but you know what? You're still a junkie. You're still an addict. You're an addict, and I don't want you anywhere near any radios. That's why your shit is getting put on blast day and night.
Well, everybody out here knows Richie for 30 years, and they know why all the rumors circulate. They know Richie is impeccable at radio work. So Richie's finished product is always going to bring all the noise, rumors, and true junkies out of the woodwork who can't scam any passerbys or anybody traveling out here with bad equipment or phony shit. Richie, the king of New York, I'm back quiet.
Stop your lies already. Just come clean, brother.
Richie, small fry's only 30 years old.
Richie, no one heard you out here 30 years ago, so stop your lying. Whether it's in New Jersey, no one knows. More than 3 years ago, Richard, you're a clown. You're a chicken choker, pot smoking crackhead. Now stop it.
Well, I do choke chickens. I'm choking the shit out of your chicken ass that the drivers had to put up with for the last 5 months every day. Say how you're coming to bring the new Kevlar gloves you bought to beat me up, You're not going to do. I am a chicken choker. I'm choking the chicken shit out of you. Pot smoker, I definitely am, asshole. But crackhead, nah, that's more your speed. Like the other morning when you were out here and your crack dealer dropped you the new load, and then he decides to start shouting you. And everybody's laughing because 2 minutes earlier you were arguing with me. He said, I'm here. He comes in, drops you the shit. Then he gets back in his car, waits 5 minutes, starts shouting you. And hell, we're all talking to. But anyway, Enforcer, you can try to convince the world anything you want about me. A lot of these cats know me off the mic. When the drivers start telling you what you've been out here 30 years, it shuts you the fuck up. When they start questioning you, you get scared. Pothead, yeah. I smoke more pot than your junkie ass smokes crack in a day. So does that make you feel good? Because, pot is much more expensive than crack these days. But anyway, the king of New York's back quiet.
First of all, let's get this clear once and for all.
Hey, yo, guys, all you gotta do is start telling this clown for how many years I've been out here, and we don't have to hear him no more. Start playing the video game back in his face. Enforcer comes clean. Let him hear his own words every time he says that crack shit.
If I wake up and the first thing I grab is marijuana, I got a problem, dude. Whether you smoke crack this minute, you admit in 96, you were the hardest smoker that's on video. It's on the audio. Even, you can play it against them if you want us to play it for you. You were the hardest smoker back in the day. Alright, I may not have proof like this
guys. He's all yours. I'm out. I ain't mad at you, small fry. I ain't mad at you, dog. You're hole-in-the-wall CB Shop who had a enforcer out here in the morning begging and pleading, come clean already, you bastard, like the old cum-guzzling fag that he is. Anyway, guys, he's all yours. You can have him. I'm out of here, dog. You know, summertime I like flipping around a little bit, so I'll catch you guys later on this afternoon or in prime time. We gone.
Just get off my Johnson and stop sweating my Bozak, and I'm out.
Well, you know, Mr. Enforcer, you have a real nerve to everybody out here, in other words, get off my Johnson and get off my Bozak. When these drivers out here can tell you that you, my friend, brought Richie back to Channel 19, and you, my friend, have been on sucking Richie's dick to the point we have videos like drivers fighting back, drivers screaming and yelling at you. Every day it's Richie this, Richie that, Richie, you know, Richie, and you're screaming and yelling to them. If you don't like it, turn your radio off. So I'll tell you what, until you could lose my name totally from your junky motherfucking dope fiend lips, it's not gonna stop, dog. That's the bottom line.
Sounds like you're stumbling all over yourself.
Sounds like to everybody that out here knows me for 30 years, I'm having a really, really good time, and you are just too easy, son. Any man whose lips move faster than his brain can process thoughts and words is a guy I eat up all day and all night long. And you know what? They love me for it, and they get a kick out of me doing it. Nothing makes their commute on the highway more pleasant than Richie knocking the shit out of some true junkie. Richie, that radio tech, I'm out. Ask Enforcer. If you want to know what Richie's on, kindly ask Mr. Enforcer. That is Richie's best friend, Richie's right-hand man, and Richie's shop assistant. He'll be more than happy to tell you anything and everything you want to know about Richie.
Justice did not go away. And I'm back down.
I feel you, driver, but some of us can't be punked, scared, feared, or intimidated or painted up behind the mic. And individuals like those out here are rare. And, well, you know, that's a trait and a forte of mine. With that, I'm on the quiet side, hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, CB Shop. We out of it. It's your gate, guys. Hey, Small Fry, Mr. 206, Small Fry, a.k.a. a couple of guys call you Richie Jr. You know you're always good with me, dog. Shit, you go to my first 4 or 5 months of video and skip gates, it's me and that little mud duck screaming it out. You know, I guess he wanted to get fat off the king, but I ain't mad at him. Hole in the wall. Yo, I like how you work in your channel, dog. I taught you a lot. Really, man. Yo, have a good day. I'm out of here, guys. Roger, right on. Well, listen, guys, you know your hole-in-the-wall CB Shop. You know RC127 for decades. I don't want anybody out here, some new jack who's really jealous of all my finished products, my radio work, and my job, career, and history. I don't want them out here every morning there trying to sound like the victim or making me out to be the bad guy. Your Cb19nyc, your third video game of the morning is rolling. Feel free to use it and abuse it. Don't ever be afraid to hit rewind if you think you heard something not clear. Richie, back quiet.
I'll take you right Yes, sir. Houston, Texas. Big horn, small fry around Houston, big. Yeah, they got a Route 78 big. It sounds good down here.
Hey, yo, I got the GW bridge for sale, the King is Claw. Man, you got a better chance of meeting my daddy. You want me to fall for that one, though, plugger? Yeah, well, you know me. I'm half driving, half stepping, baby. Half driving, half stepping. Half driving, half antenna. Every time I spin that camera, I show you the thing just barely kisses 8 when we know it could kiss 14. Richie, back in the hole. Now, they say, what's the difference in the 8 and the 14? Well, wherever you got me with a 1 and 2 pound, with that other 5 or 6, that would be like a 7 pound. So, where you're hearing me at 1 and 2 pounds now, just imagine it being a 7. Richie, the hole in the wall, I'm clear. Roger, right on. Well, you're in the video gate, man. For those who are tuning in a lot late, this is the third gate of the morning. Cb19nyc on YouTube, the truck driver.